Hi ladies, happy Friday. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to be here. I just recently became a standout member and I'm so jazzed. I'm so excited because you know why? Today we're gonna talk about one of my favorite subjects, how to wake up your sleeping booty. Okay, let me just, drop that and be like, oh, okay, what are you talking about, Megan? And who are you? But I'm so excited. So I know you guys, you ladies, probably know that you spend so much time sitting down. And when you sit, your booty tends to go to sleep, right? Because you're not really using it. You're not really using it at all. And that's when it can start to get a little bit sleepy, and that's when we get into that rounded ouchy slouchy posture. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. We all spend way too much time on our computers, on our phones, and you're probably feeling it in your body. So let me know if you know what I'm talking about by way of the pain in the neck, or maybe the upper back, or maybe you got the lower back tension, or maybe your booty goes to sleep from sitting down too much. Let me know if you know what I'm saying, because I bet you do. So as you guys are dropping that in the comments, also, let me know where you are on this beautiful planet. I cannot wait to connect with you. My name is Megan Nolan. Hi. And I am on Maui, and I am a personal trainer. I teach yoga, and I'm super passionate about helping ambitious, inspired female entrepreneurs create a morning routine that you love and stick to that helps you feel energized, focused, and so that you can show up as your best self in everything that you do. Embodying that powerful, inspired, magnetic, creative version of you that I know you got inside of you, and I know that that's the you that you want to show up as in your business. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how you can energize your body by waking up your sleeping booty so that you can have more energy, more focus, more inspiration, more creativity all day long. So let me know if that sounds good. I'm just going to pull this up on my computer so I can see your comments. So I'm super excited to be here with you all. I cannot wait to know. Do you know what it is to have a sleeping booty? Have you felt that? Remember back in the day when we could go on the airplanes and we were on the plane for a while and you felt that kind of numb bum feeling or that, pain in the back? That tends to happen when we sit. The reality of sitting is that it slows everything down. Let me know in the comments if that is something that you're dealing with. I mean, here's the reality of having an online business. You have to be online. And in order to be online, you need a device, right? Like you gotta be either on your phone, maybe you're on your iPad, maybe you're on your computer. What happens when we work on something that's in front of us? Typically we're sitting down, right? Or maybe you have a standing setup. So what tends to happen when we sit for a long time is that everything literally just slows down. Let me know in the comments if you know what it feels like to kind of get that mid-morning slump, maybe that mid-afternoon slump when you're just like, and you feel like you just wilted, right? That tends to happen when we work on the computer and when we sit down. So I can see people are here. I cannot find it in the group, so I just gotta trust that you are here with me live and that, can you hear me? Am I talking to myself? So let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me and all the things. Just even with a heart would be awesome. I don't know. So the reality of sitting and working on a computer is we tend to go from a strong posture. Hi Maria, how's everybody doing? Let me know if you guys can hear me and we're all good. So the reality of having an online business is we sit a lot. It's just, by nature of having an online business is that we tend to, kind of sit too much and everything gets sleepy. When you're not using your muscles, they get weaker. It's just the nature of the beast. If we're not using our muscles, then they can tend to get weaker. And so what happens then is that when muscles aren't getting used, they tend to get, soft, and that's okay. And that's not a mandatory thing. And that's not necessarily like something that happens just because we sit a lot. The key to making sure that your body stays strong and keep your muscles activated is to use them more frequently throughout the day. So what I wanted to share with you today is 3 tips to help you wake up your sleeping booty so that you have more energy, more creativity, more focus, feeling like, you're confident in your body, feeling strong and healthy in your body. Because what happens is that if we're sitting all day long, our muscles aren't getting used. I just mentioned that, but I just wanted to explain what I mean by sleeping booty. When you sit, you are going from a more upright position to a flexed position. Your glutes, because you're sitting on them, don't get used much. And so when they don't get used much, they kind of forget what they're meant to do. So the technical term for sleeping booty is actually gluteal amnesia. Gluteal amnesia. So I call it sleeping booty, easier to remember. Numb bum, also a thing. So what happens then is that we start to kind of feel the effects of that. If your body is not moving, then your energy starts to drop. And when your energy drops, your posture tends to get a little bit more slumped, right? Because you're sitting and you're kind of slumped over the keyboard and you're feeling the effects in your back, maybe your neck and your shoulders. Let me know in the comments if that sounds familiar to you at all. So I'd love to be able to see these. I'm just gonna try one more time. I know there's so much going on in this awesome group that maybe the live gets, yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm hoping that you can hear me. So the key to keeping your body strong throughout the day is moving it more frequently. And I know right out of the gates, you're probably gonna tell me, Megan, I have so much to do. I don't have time to take breaks. And here's the thing, my beautiful friend, is that the magic of taking breaks, oh, hi Amber, yay, thank you. The magic of taking breaks, and they don't have to be very long, is that they actually increase your productivity. Your brain doesn't concentrate very well for extended periods of time. Remember when you were little, or maybe you've got littles at home right now and you're having to implement recess times, our brain doesn't concentrate really well for long periods of time, typically about 45 minutes, and then we tend to zone out. So that's why you start to notice if you're trying to push and get things done, deadlines, trying to get things done, that you start to kind of fatigue and things get a little fuzzy after a couple hours of doing that, particularly if you're sitting down. Our human body loves to move. It doesn't really like to sit down for long periods of time. You probably have recognized that with the pain in the neck and the upper back and the lower back and all of that. So when you get up and move your body frequently throughout the day, it doesn't take a lot, I promise, because I know one thing that many people tell me is they're short on time and they don't got a lot of time. So here is what I want to say to that. The little breaks throughout the day actually skyrocket your productivity. Why? Because your brain zones out after about 45 minutes. If you take a break, you get up and move, you re-energize your body, you get blood flow throughout your whole body, but particularly to the most important part as far as your creativity, your focus, your imagination, that beautiful 3-pound computer like in that beautiful skull of yours, it needs blood flow, it needs oxygen, it needs glucose. When you're sitting down, everything slows down, right? And especially your rate of breathing gets really short and shallow. So when you have less oxygen to your brain because you're sitting like this and you're like taking really short and shallow breaths, then what do you think is going to happen? First of all, your brain thinks you're under stress because you're breathing in a stress pattern. You have less oxygen to your brain, typically about 30%. So that's why we start to feel foggy. That's why you start to like not feel on top of your game. You're getting less done. And so that's when your productivity tanks. Okay, so your posture, your energy, everything is affecting your whole system, but it affects your brain. So in order for you to be on top of your game, you got to keep your energy moving, right? That makes sense, of course. Remember, we used to go out for recess, we'd go and play, the teachers were happy for a break, and then we'd go back in, and then you were in a new subject. Your brain likes to switch things up. So if you take breaks, this is first tip number 1, take breaks throughout the day. Oh, awesome. I love that you love the explanation of brain fog. Hi, Darcy, Amber, Brandy. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Super appreciate it. You're super welcome. So yeah, that's why brain fog happens, is literally because your energy levels, your glucose levels, your oxygen levels are dropping. It makes sense. Our body likes to move. So here's the thing. Set a timer on your phone. Depending on how long you like to work in intervals, you can either do 25 minutes or 45 minutes, but set a timer on your phone because that is really key to, first of all, remind you to get up and move, because let's be honest, we all get into our zone and we're like, oh, I'm so busy right now. I cannot do anything else. I really got to focus on this right here, right now. So if you work as much as you can, stay focused, stay clear in that period of your effort, of your go time, and then you take a break, get up and move. That's when you can check your phone. That's when you go to the toilet, all those things, maybe have a snack. Those short intervals of work actually, again, what do you think I'm gonna say? What do you think I'm gonna say? What does taking a break and getting you moving again and working within those quick periods of lots of work, what do you think it's gonna do for you? It's gonna increase your productivity. So I know you don't think that you have time to take breaks. This is where I wanna kind of smash that and say, you know what? It's really, that's a mindset. You are so essential in your business. And I know that you are invaluable in your business. And that's the thing. You wanna be showing up as your most radiant, focused, clear, energized self. So how do you do that? You know. You take care of you. So tip number 1, set a timer, go for it, then take a break. Take a break. In that break time, I want you to get up and move your body. So if we want to wake up our sleeping booty, what do you think you need to do to wake up your sleeping booty? It's not a trick question. I know you know the answer. I wish I could see all your comments. So what do you think you need to do to, Amber got an iWatch that reminds you to do it. Yes. It totally does work. So to wake up your sleeping booty, you gotta get up and use the booty. Okay, so that could be a dance break, that could be some squats. I wanted to show you a really simple move that I love and that my students know that I love because it just gets a lot done. So what happens when we sit is we get rounded, right? Like that's just the nature of the beast of working on something in front of you. So that pulls your spine into a rounded position, setting the stage for everything we just talked about. The brain fog, the back pain, the sleeping booty, the headaches, the numb hands, the numb feet, all of that. So that's really, what we want to counteract. Okay, so counteract that. So many of you probably have little ones. Some people, maybe children's, nieces, nephews of your own. Remember when they were a little baby, babies are put on their belly and then they train themselves to lift their head up. Tummy time, yeah? Baby tummy time, I guess. So tummy time. So what that's doing is when babies lay on their belly and they lift their head, that trains the muscles on the backside of their body. It stimulates a lot of neurological brain growth. I want you to do what I like to call adult tummy time. Adult tummy time. So what is that? That means you are doing moves to move you back into an upright position. Because the reason that babies need to do tummy time is because they're in this rounded embryonic position, like the one that you're in when you're working on your computer all day. So then you're moving from that position to a more upright position. This upright position is strong posture. Look at the difference in body language. You know that difference, right? You've all felt it when you're feeling sad or drained or tired and we get pulled into that posture. That will send signals to your brain back and forth, right? There's mind-body connection going all the time. Whether you are actually feeling sad or tired or not, your brain is getting that message. So let me know if this is all making sense. So what can you do? So you've done your break, bing, your timer goes off. You're like, oh, okay, I gotta get up now. I gotta wake up my sleeping booty. So you're gonna stand up. So mindful that you're always staying in your pain-free range of motion, but I'm gonna move back a little bit so you can see me. Doop, 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 doop. And you're going to stand up as tall as you can and roll your shoulders back, right? So that's a very upright position. And so you roll your shoulders back. If you wanna really go for it, you can take your hands behind you and do that. If you feel any pain or numbness, then I want you to just leave them by your sides. But you're gonna take a deep breath in and then breathe it out and then push your weight into your heels and you just do little mini squats. Okay, so making sure your knees are okay, your feet are flat on the floor, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick up one foot and you're gonna kick back through your heel. Okay, so I want you to imagine that there was a door behind you and you're gonna kick it shut. So what you wanna do is really focus on pushing through your heel, and when your leg goes back, you should be able to feel that your bum got activated, your glute got activated, okay? So you're gonna do maybe 10 on each side, shoulders are back, you gotta breathe while you do it, and then obviously turn around and do the other side. So that is the move that is like powerful, powerful move to wake up that beautiful sleeping booty of yours. It activates it, it moves you into a more upright posture, giving you that boost of energy so that you are, getting back, when you go back to work, you're energized. You're in what, people like to call a peak state. You're in that state of like, okay, I'm invigorated. Kind of like what we hope the, constant stream of caffeine to be doing for us. You can do really naturally just by moving your body more frequently throughout the day. So let me know if you have any questions about those two. So tip number 1, set a timer, go for it in that time, and then bing, when it goes off. Tip number 2, get up, move your body, do those what I call donkey kicks. So imagine that you're just kicking back through your heel. So the other way to do this, which also is shown to increase your productivity, is to exercise before you start your day. And I know, just wait before you even say it. I know you're gonna say it. Megan, I just don't have enough time to do that. I would really like to do that. I just don't have enough time. 1 second. So exercising first thing in the morning increases your firepower, mental firepower, physical firepower. When you exercise, it does all those things I've just been talking about, and it actually increases your productivity, wait for it, by up to 72%. That is a lot. That's not like just shake a stick at it. 72% is a lot of increase in your productivity. So what that's doing, by exercising in the morning, having a morning routine, having time for yourself, you are making sure that you are feeling happier. You manage stress better because you're feeling better. You set the tone for the whole day because you're really stepping into that version of you that makes time for you, that takes time for you. Because I know you are essential in your business, and you are such a key component, and the way that you show up every day impacts your whole day. And your business is a reflection of you, right? And so of course you want to be showing up you're most vibrant, you're most energized, you're most clear, you're most focused, all those qualities that you have and that you love showing up as, because that's you, right? And so when you can have some time in the morning to energize all of these powerful muscles, strengthen your posture, even just like 5 minutes to awaken your body. Because if you get up in the morning and you go right to your desk, I know it's tempting because you have a lot on your mind, you have a lot that you want to focus on, but I'm telling you, there's science behind this. There's research behind it that shows us that if we take time for yourself in the morning, not only to clear your mind, set your intention, maybe you like to do gratitude, maybe you like to do meditation, crosswords, I don't know, whatever it is that you like to do for you, that allows you that time and that space to set the tone, to step into the best version of yourself. And also, if you add that exercise component into it, which hopefully you will now after you're convinced that you want to keep your sleeping booty activated, then it can increase your productivity by 72%. Keeping your body healthy and strong is super, super important, right? Because yeah, you have a lot on your to-do list, but what about if you can't show up because you're injured or you're hurt or you're just exhausted and you're depleted or you're burnt out? Because that is really, worst case scenario. And I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to kind of have that opportunity to be showing up as your vibrant self, centered, clear, inspired, excited, all of those things, right? That's really what making yourself a priority in your life, and even just for a little bit of time in the morning time, honestly, it does pay off in dividends. It's totally, totally worth it. So just to recap, when you have a sleeping booty, it is because you might be sitting too much. So what can you do to wake it up? First of all, set an alarm, get up and move your body. Maybe you do the exercise I just showed you. Maybe you put on your favorite jam and you do a little dancey break, also good. And then wake up your muscles first thing in the morning. Move your body into strong posture. I promise it will change how you feel all day, have less pain, more energy, more clarity in your mind, less brain fog throughout the day because you've invigorated your whole system. So morning routines are really key for that. So does anybody have any questions for any of that? Because, let's see, maybe I can finally see it. I can't wait to connect with all of you. This is so fun. Yes, Brandy says morning power hour is incredible, fabulous. So the reality of it is that I know you got a lot going on, my friend. I totally get it. I get it. But there is a reason that uber successful people like Tony Robbins and Oprah and John Assaraf and like massively successful people swear by their morning routines, because they are so powerful. setting the tone for the day, moving your body to energize your system, getting your circulation fired up, increasing your mental firepower, revving up your metabolism, helping you move into that confident posture where you're feeling clear, energized. It affects your hormones, it affects your digestion, your metabolism, your bone structure. All of these things are benefits of exercise, and especially when you do them first thing in the morning, it really, really is super powerful. So having that time in the morning is one of, the best things that you can do for yourself. It doesn't have to be a lot of time, but it is invaluable as far as the way that it pays off throughout the whole rest of your day. And so I would love to invite you. I'm doing a free workshop next Thursday because I know firsthand that having a morning routine is a massive game changer. 5 years ago, I got to like a breaking point of burnout. I was literally like super uninspired, exhausted, headaches all the time, anxious, depressed. It was awful. And at that point, I made a commitment to myself that I would give myself time first. Because yes, I know, beautiful friend, that you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of things that you want to do. But you know what, the one common denominator, the one common factor in all of the things you want to do and you want to show up for, and you got to, do your video, your content, your clients, that one factor is you. And for you to show up in the way that you know you can, the way you want to be, you got to make time for you. And that's when I, realized that myself, and I was like, okay, morning time, my time, and then I move forward into the day. Because if you're saying yes to everything else but yourself, then that can take us to the point where we're depleted, where we're burnt out, where we get resentful, all those things that don't feel good. So giving yourself some well-deserved time and attention first thing in the morning by having a morning routine to energize your body, wake up your sleeping booty, get into strong posture, keep you flexible, strong, clear, grounded. I could go on, but you get the point. Having a morning routine is a very powerful thing. And so I'd love to have you join me, free workshop next Thursday, to revitalize your morning routine. You'll learn how to create one that helps you with all of those things that you actually love and look forward to, and nourishes you from the inside out, energizes you from the inside out, because that is really what it's all about, is making sure that you're taking care of you so that you can take care of all the other things you gotta do. Ooh, that was good, that rhymed. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about sleeping booty, about how to wake it up, about creating a morning routine, about the free workshop happening next Thursday? I will drop the link to get signed up here. Let me know if you have any questions. Hi, Jana, great to have you. I'm so excited about this. This is such a fun group. I just really am so grateful to be here with you all. And I'm gonna grab this right here. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Does anybody have a morning routine already that they want to talk about and how it's affected their life? Because I think it's always good for people to hear that. Awesome, okie dokie. Well, I know my time is almost up. Great to have you too. Oh, yay, thank you so much. Great to have you here with us. So I'm super passionate about this because I want to help you thrive. Because girl, I know you got those big dreams. I know you got those big ambitions. And in order for you to achieve those, you need to be feeling your best. You get to show up for yourself. You get to make the choice. So on that note, I wish you a happy, happy Friday. I hope you're doing well. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but really taking that time for yourself, it feels good in the moment, and then it boosts your productivity, your energy, your creativity, your focus, all the things all day long, and it pays off. It really does pay off. Making your health part of your business strategy, I promise you, it is a really powerful thing to do, and it will help you to feel good at the same time. Because, we all want more of that, right? Who doesn't want to feel happier? Exercise is good for that too. Okay, well, I appreciate each of you. I'm so grateful to be here, and I can't wait to see you for the free workshop next Thursday. And I'm gonna pop the link in the description here in a minute. If you have any questions about anything that I've covered, or anything about morning routines or yoga or exercise, I would love to help. Please feel free to drop a comment here or send me a DM. I would love to chat with you. So, on that note, happy Aloha Friday, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.